What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Gerald from Bank of Gerald here with another video update. Today is Thursday, March the 16th, 2023. This could be a long video. I am going to go through a walkthrough of how to get set up with StableDAO, all right? And the reason I'm able to do this is because we can create as many accounts as we want. So I just said, I'm going to go ahead and create an account for my wife, and I'm going to just walk through it so everyone can kind of see what's going on. This is a platform that, of course, I don't even need anybody to build it. I'm about to show you a little bit about that now. It's something that I can build for myself or with my own capital or however I kind of want to build it. But of course, we share this opportunity with the world in sharing our journey. So if it's something you're interested in, of course, the link is in the description below. And we're still learning. We're still talking about this StableDAO opportunity. So before we get too deep into this, I want to remind all of you that I am not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. I am not your financial advisor. I'm just a dude on YouTube showing you guys how I'm cranking out that crypto in many different platforms, nothing more and nothing less. Now, if you like this content, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. If you haven't already, if you want to be updated and notified about everything, go ahead and hit that notification bell as well. And please, sir, please, ma'am, don't get scammed by the WhatsApp man, because I'm telling y'all right now, if something happens and the WhatsApp man gets your money, there's nothing I can do to help you. There's nothing I can do about it. So I want to keep everyone from experiencing that. And just let you know that that is not me, never has been me, and never will be me. All right, so here's what I'm going to do. The first thing that I want to do is I want to go to my latest video on StableDAO on YouTube, right? I've had some people say my StableDAO link doesn't work, so I want to go ahead and see if that is indeed the case. So we're going to go in here, and some of you guys know how to find my link, some of you guys don't. So as you look here and it says show more, this is the description of my videos, right? So we click on that, show more. That's where you can see everything from my email address to all the different things that I'm on Twitch, the different tools that I use, all the different stuff I'm involved in. So you want to keep scrolling down until you want to join StableDAO, all right? So you see that link right there? It's a clickable link. All you got to do is click it. So if I was interested in, I just click it. Now, what it brings me to should be this sign up link, okay? It has first name, last name, username, email address, login password, confirming that login password, of course, the country you reside in, your mobile number, what gender you are, and the date you were born. It goes right here. Of course, if you see my name here, then you know you're in the right place. You click and you have read and accepted the mutual non-disclosure agreement, then you go ahead and go for it. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and click into my back office now, all right? So this is the back office. This is another account that I have created. Now, I am on the Assets tab, so let me go back to the home page. You guys can kind of see what's going on. Now, this thing right here, we're going to talk about this a little bit later, all right? It says click on to secure SUSD, right? Secure all the income from family and enterprise sub-accounts into your primary account with secure SUSD button. And we're going to talk about that a little bit later when we get back to our primary account. But this is the second account that I've created. Of course, the affiliate link for that account is right here. And all I have to do is, if I want to share this with anybody, I don't even have to have made my first deposit yet. Obviously, it's available for me right from the get-go. So I can copy that right here. I can, what is this? What is this? What does that click on? What does that go to? Oh, that just opens up the register account. So you can literally register an account for yourself right there from the back office. I just learned that just now on the fly. Shout out to StableDAO. Gotta clap it up for StableDAO. All right, so here we go. So when we're getting involved with this, of course, with the understanding that there are memberships that we may want to take advantage of. Now, I am actually listening to a call right now. And one of the things that was explained was, as a person that may have gotten a free package already or may have already gotten in at the individual package or the family package or whatever the case may be, you're like, well, am I able to upgrade to these higher packages? Am I able to do that? And you can go from basic to standard, standard to elite, and elite to premium in any one of these packages that you choose. However, whatever package you choose, you have to stay in that lineage, all right? You can't go from individual to family. You can't go from family to enterprise package. That is a structural thing that is being built, all right? So some of you may ask, well, how do I, if I may have just gotten the individual package on accident and didn't really quite understand the beauty of this family package and the enterprise package? How do I take advantage of that? Exactly how we just showed you before. You go back and you do what I'm showing you guys right now. You literally go here and you create another account, and you can use the same email address. You can use the same phone number. You can literally use the same name, maybe change the username. But as long as you have control over that email address, and you can use the same KYC, and all the stuff that you answered in that stuff is the KYC. So if you made that mistake, you can make another account for yourself and go ahead and build it structurally how you want to. But for those of you that have not decided to do that yet, you can decide that now, right? So in my initial package that I purchased on my first account, I started at enterprise package because I understood the structure of things, right? I wanted that 1x6x36. You know, that's what I wanted. I could build that out on my own and be literally earning on the different accounts that I have the same way that I would individually do it, but times whatever the amount was. And of course, as these new packages get unleashed in April and May, we'll be able to kind of go to the next level over time. Because we're in the enterprise package, we can continue to upgrade through the enterprise packages all the way up to premium, through elite, and all that great stuff, and be able to earn more. So for those of you that are trying to avoid having to create a whole nother account, which is very, very easy, might I add, all you have to do is start off where you want to start off. But if you're willing to go ahead and, you know, if you want to just use one account to test the waters, put $100 in, take your first, you know, quizzes and not quizzes, but opinions. What am I'm losing the word. Surveys. There we go. The surveys. All right. So let's talk about the surveys a bit. Now, I want to say this to anybody new. Okay. For this right here, of course, it's giving me the opportunity to fill it out now. Okay. But you only have till the 17th to do it. All right. And for those of you that get a higher subscription level, like if you get the, I believe it's the standard instead of basic, you'll have 2 opportunities to do two different surveys, right? So here's one thing I want to mention about the surveys. Every survey that has came through has also been coupled with an e-zine that has information, right? So of course the survey I don't know why I keep losing that word. The survey about the watching sports, right? This is not necessarily telling you what to say, but it's giving you some background on the personal experience of watching sports, right? So if you click in that, if you download it, if you view it, you'll be quite familiar with the subject matter in the survey. Now, of course, the survey is going to ask you very simple questions, right? And we can kind of go through the survey in a second. But I just wanted to mention that the surveys that come up, even the second one that's understanding advanced fee scams, right? It's educational piece. It's giving you education in this. You don't have to download it. You can just view it. But that is what the survey is about, all right? Now, the survey is still about your opinion. It's not telling you what to say. It's just giving you education on the subject matter, which makes your opinion even more important, to be quite honest with you. So the second thing that I want to talk about is the assets. So it's like, okay, I've decided, you know, structurally what I want to do. How do I get a part of this? How do I make a deposit? How do I get at the level, right? How do I be a part of StableDAO? So of course, what you want to do is you want to click on assets, all right? And you want to go to create wallet, all right? That's one of the first things you want to do outside of doing your 2FA. So quite honestly, you want to do that first. But you create a wallet. All you have to do is click that button, and it will literally create the wallet for you, all right? And then that tab will go away, and it'll say deposit and convert to SUSD wallet, all right? So what I want to do is I want to get whatever TRC20 that I have ready to go, that I am willing to deposit in this. And quite honestly, I want this account to be at the enterprise level, all right? So that no matter what comes in the future, we're able to build out from that enterprise level. And it's also going to benefit my primary account because I have someone under me now that has gone in and done the enterprise level. So I get to also earn from that production as well, All right, so pretty cool. It's all stuff I'm doing by myself now. It's not me trying to tell nobody, hey, you need to come on and do this. That's not what we're on. And this platform gives us even further opportunity to do that, and that's continue to be what we're not on. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna give me a wallet address. As you can see, it's right there. I'm gonna go ahead and send some crypto in TRC20 USDT. All right. Now, this usually does not take very long at all, so we can go ahead and close that window. The next thing that I want to do after this is I want to see if I can go in and take this quiz, just kind of see it, so you guys get an opportunity to see what a quiz looks like. All right. So if we click here to fill the survey, all right, it says not attempted. That's cool. So this is the survey, y'all. All right. Now, if we scroll all the way down, we will notice there's only 16 questions. Okay. There's only 16 questions. All right. So literally, from which platform do you prefer to watch sports on? You give your answer. Is it TV, online, both equally, or I do not watch sports, right? Which sports do you enjoy watching the most and why? You can enter what sport you like. All right. Have you attended a live sporting event? And question 3, which ones, and what did you think of the experience? I know my guy, the G Trader, would have some great things to say about Everton Football Club. I would have some great things to say about the Washington Commanders live experience. You know, that's kind of stuff that I could add to this. And, you know, how often do you watch sports during the week? It's just getting your opinion. So, of course, these are not questions that you can be coached through. All right. Which of the following best describes how you typically watch sports? That is specific to how you do it. All right. So that's what a quiz looks like. And as you can see, there's only 16 entries, right? Not a long quiz at all, ladies and gentlemen. This is something that could possibly be done in 2 or 3 minutes. All right. You know, all you got to do is get in here and get it done. It's that simple. So what we're going to do now is we're going to see if that deposit has hit. Of course, this is going to continue to show up, and that's perfectly fine. We're waiting on that deposit. But how to get there from anywhere other than assets, you can have this deposit USDT tab right here, and it'll bring you right back to this page. All right. So you guys can't necessarily see that, but there's an update at the bottom. Well, now you can see that. So once it reads your transaction that quickly, it'll get it in and confirm it. Now you can see, hey, I've got $4,550 in SUSD that has instantly been converted from USDT TRC20 into that SUSD. All right, it's been confirmed at the bottom, and all that is good to go. So now what I would be able to do is I would be able to go to membership, right? So we click on membership. We know exactly what we want, all right? We want the enterprise package. We know that for a fact. If the family package is what you wanted, then that's what you get. If the individual package is what you wanted, that's what you get. But please understand that once you build the structure from the beginning, that is built. And if you want to build a new structure going forward, you have to create a new account, all right? So I know my structure. I want it to be the enterprise structure so that, you know, when I'm ready to get the standard, I can get the standard. When I'm ready to get elite, when it comes out in April, I can get elite. And when that thing comes in May, that premium subscription, boy, oh boy, I'm going to be ready for that when it comes in May, ladies and gentlemen. So for we're going right now, we're going to enterprise. Of course, when you click on this, it tells you how much the subscription is, what payment method, right? Do you want the income wallet, which pretty much comes from whatever you're doing to I would say your income from your surveys, and as well as your commissions if you're sharing this opportunity. Of course, we did the payment method of the deposit wallet. So that's what we're going to do. And it says enter transaction password. Now, this is very key. You want to have a transaction password before you can enter it, okay? So this is a part of the thing that when you're getting started with a platform, this is actually something that I suggest right away. And I'm going to stop the share while I do this for myself. But what you would do is click on profile, and you would click on transaction password on the left. Now, it's going to ask you for your login password, right? So you go ahead and put that in. All right, the next thing it's going to do is it's going to let you know that it's sent an email to the email that you have set up. All right, so whatever email you have used to sign in or create your account, that is the email you want to get this OTP code from. All right. So I've got that code. It's a 6-digit code, very easy, something familiar that we're already used to with 2FA and different stuff like that. All right, so now that that's done, I can go and click transaction password again, and then I can enter what I want my transaction password to be. All right. All right, then it's also going to send me another OTP code just to make sure that this is me. I like the security detail involved with this. It's also going to send you a email with that code. So I put that in. We're good to go. So now I have a transaction code, a transaction password set up and good to go. So now I can go back to membership. Let me see if I can go ahead and get back into the share mode here. I click the membership that I want. We've already discussed that. I can go ahead and put in my transaction password, accept the terms, and boom, just like that. Now it's going to ask me for another code. So keep your emails up, ladies and gentlemen. A lot of OTP codes going on, but that's not anything we are unfamiliar with. I actually like that form of security. And then boom, ladies and gentlemen, we have achieved that level to where we can go ahead and have a subscription. Now here's one thing I want to go ahead and look at. Let's look at the affiliates, ladies and gentlemen. Let's jump in here. Now, what should be set up pretty soon is that my directs are pretty much going to be me. All right. Maybe it'll take a little time for this to update. Team view, of course, these are being added right now. The structure's being added, and boom, just like that, we have 6 accounts under us, direct under us, right? And then the team view, level view. If we got 100, they're still building out, so we're still at 22. But as you can see, if I refresh this page, there are probably going to be more. This is a technical thing. It's an AI thing. It does its thing, right? So we go ahead and look at it again. Probably got more than 22. Now we got 30, right? If we go back to my directs, it continues to build out. Takes a little bit of time, but as you can see, I've got now 6 people that also have 6 people. Boom. So just like that, I didn't need any help from anybody. I didn't have to ask nobody. I didn't have to do nothing, right? Now we already have a total team business building out. 4,200, of course. First level business is at 600. We've already gotten a Pool A qualification on our own, which is great. Now, when we do this survey, right, when we go to the opinion desk, we'll see that, hey, I've got this survey to fill out. And what this is going to do is for all the different accounts. So, hey, I like watching sports on TV, or I like it on TV. I like football. Have you attended a Fly Sport event? Yes. Which one? Commanders versus Cowboys. It was awesome. And we won. Which of the following best describes your relationship with watching sports? I watch sports. I have a favorite sports team. You know what I'm saying? And y'all already know. How often do you watch sports on a typical week? Oh, man, daily. Every day I got ESPN on. Which of the following do you prefer when it comes to watching sports event? I love it live. Which of the following best describes your participation in sports-related activities? I participate in sports leagues, online conversations, all that great stuff. Which one of the following best describes how you typically watch sports? I watch them with friends and family. Have you ever traveled to watch sports in person? Yes, multiple times. Which of the following best describes why you watch sports? To follow your favorite teams and players. How do you keep up with sports? Traditional media, online news, social media, sports-specific mobile apps, podcasts, all that stuff. Which type of sports events do you prefer to watch? I have no preference. It can be all over the world. They got the world baseball stuff going on right now. It's pretty cool. Do you think that watching sports with others can enhance the experience? It depends. It really does. And do you ever find yourself getting emotional? Of course. I've cried. I have cried during a sports event. And have you ever learned something new or gained new perspective from watching sports explained? Yes. Football is the game of life. I can just be that simple, right? Submit. And in just a few minutes, I've already finished, right? So it says I've already responded. Great. I can go back to the home page. Now, this is not an instant pay type of thing. I do believe that it takes a day to process some of the things that are going on right now. But the opinion has been given. The attempt has been given. Now, I do believe that because I'm in that enterprise level, that another survey, I keep losing that word, another survey will show up, and I'll have a second one to do. But for those of you that are just getting started, those of you who may be interested, this is available to the 17th, all right? So you have an opportunity to do your first survey. It literally took, I don't know, 2 seconds, a couple minutes, not that long at all. So I'm going ahead and log out of this account, right? And I want to log back into my main account and see what it has done, right? Let's just see the changes that it's made, if it's made any. If it's made any. But that's one of the beauties. You can go ahead and you can have pretty much as many counts as you want, and you can build it out structurally how you want to build it. And if you choose to share this with other people, you can. But if you don't want to, it seems like that is perfectly fine. As long as you have the capital to, and you can have the bandwidth to deal with all these different accounts, hop in and out, set up 2FA, all that great stuff that you'll have to do, then go for it. I mean, obviously, I'm doing it. I'm just in here kind of playing around, though. Anyway, so now we're in the main account, all right? So if I go to my affiliates, if I just go in here, right, I can see who's active and who's not. So we've got a few people that have gone ahead and registered, right? Pretty cool, all right? But let's deal with the active person, myself. So we can have this person here. I see the team business. I see the activation date, how much is under. So I can tell that they got that enterprise package. I can look at the team view. I can see all my me's under me, wherever they may fall. But this is stuff that I can do on my own. Level view. All that great stuff. So as people come in, I can see that. I can see what packages and stuff that they've decided to get based on the structure that's built. You know, I can see all that stuff. Let's see. If we go back to the home page, well, the home part of the back office. Okay, so remember we were talking about just click on to secure SUSD, right? Secure all the incomes from family and enterprise sub-accounts into your primary account with secure SUSD button, right? So I was looking at it yesterday. I was like, well, I don't have anything here to show for yesterday. But when I looked in today, I saw that I did. So maybe it just takes a day. You know, I don't know how long it takes to process. This is not a big rush or anything like that. But I wanted to go ahead and click on this here. And this is what's different. Before, it was all NA. Now, there's an amount here. All right, there's 205. So I want to, what I'm going to do just for the sake of now is I'm going to deselect everything that's on here that isn't the one that has a value. I don't have to put in a remark, but I will. And then, of course, I put in my transaction password. And we say next. I'm going to get an OTP code to my email. Gotta love the OTP. And boom. So now I can go in here and click on assets. I can see that I have $520 in my income wallet right now. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go ahead and withdraw. Let's test a withdrawal. Why not? Let's go ahead and test a withdrawal. So let's see what the process is asking. So it's telling you the coin. It's USDT TRC20 out, ladies and gentlemen. Gotta love that. So crypto in, crypto out. So now what we got to do is we got to get our TRC address. So I'm going to Exodus wallet. Go ahead and grab my TRC address. We're going to slap it in there. All right. We're going to say what amount do we want to put in here. So is there a notification that lets us know how much we have? Yes, there is. So we have a bar up there, 520. It's telling you how much in fees, 5%. So the total that you'll receive is $494. I'm totally cool with that. Remark, we could say withdraw from 316, and then we go ahead and put in our password and hit next. And that simply will go ahead and get another OTP code. Gotta love the security of Stable DAO going on right now. User friendly as well, I must say. All right, it gives us a minute to do that. I think that's plenty of time. And right there, the withdrawal is in process. As you can see right here at the bottom, in process. Gotta love the ease. You gotta love the ease. All right. Now, of course, this is money that I was able to generate just from myself. Nobody that has signed up under me yet has bought a package. And there's no rush or anything like that. I'm not telling anybody what to do. That's not how I roll. But at the same time, what I can do is be able to kind of work with this on my own. And if I decide that I want to continue to build out and, create more volume under me, right now I've got 10,000 in volume, right? So 10,000 volume, if we're looking at the Stable DAO presentation here. Hold on, let me see if I can't pull this thing up. Boom. So if we're looking at this, right? Let's see. So we've already gotten to level 4, which is great. Now, just on my own, I'm halfway to level 5. Oh, hold on, ladies and gentlemen. I gotta stop the share. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here to just confirm to you that I just got that 494 in literally, I don't know how long that was. Somebody can run the clock. But if that withdrawal wasn't damn near instant, kind of like how that VIDILOOK withdrawal is, I am impressed. I'm impressed. All right. I just have to clap it up. I got to clap it up for that. So for those of you that are still trekking through this video and still watching, there you go. I mean, it shows you. It just goes to show. People make just like, I'm not joining this one. I'm not joining. Well, people said the same thing about funds. They said the same thing about crypto program. They said the same thing about VORTIC. Same thing about CMB. They said the same thing about everything. All right. If I took that kind of mentality, I wouldn't be hearing that ching ching noise all day. If I took that kind of mentality, now I don't join everything. Now don't get me twisted. But if I took that kind of mentality and had to vocalize, oh, I'm not doing that. I don't tell y'all I'm not doing that. What I do say is I am doing this. This is what I'm doing. Now, if it pertains to something that's in it that I'm not doing, then I'll say that. But ladies and gentlemen, it's doing what it's doing. All right. And one thing that I want to mention about these structures, right? When you build out a family plan, and we've talked about this. All right. You get that family plan. Say if you're a person that wants to build the structure just under you, right? You don't necessarily have this to get into enterprise, but you want to start off in the family. This already takes care, and it also pays you on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 5%, 10%, 15%, 20%, 25%, 30%. Then everything that comes after that, any person that comes in after that, you're going to get 15% off. The directs, that's what I'm talking about, all right? That's pretty cool. That's something you can build out on your own. You don't need anybody. So from that point on, when you built it out yourself, you're getting 15% on every person instead of just that 5 and 10 that you would get on that first person. you're jumping in right at 15% a person that you bring in, regardless of what level they get in on your direct, which is pretty awesome. I have to say, for those people that may just be starting in their journey of sharing. And Stable Opinion and Stable DAO, the goal of Stable DAO, now I was just hearing this on the call. One of the goals of Stable DAO is for everything that comes after this. This is like the platform for platforms, if that makes sense, okay? This is going to give you the opportunity that as you build a team, whether it be fast or slow, that everything that comes from Stable DAO that is like this, because they're literally capturing the market of this is what's going to happen. This is the research industry, right? This research industry is humongous. We can't. It's almost unquantifiable. We can't fathom having $4.8 trillion, but that is what the marketing budgets of these companies are right now. And they're only going to continue to increase because companies care about keeping their companies around. They want to know the opinions of people so that they can keep their companies around. What Stable Opinion and Stable DAO is going to do is be a reliable source for those companies to come to. They're going to get that piece. So indeed, we're going to get that piece, right? The survey providers are going to come to Stable Opinion to get our opinions. They're going to pay us for them. We're going to help other people get paid from them too, if that's what you want to do. And if you don't want to do, you can kind of build it however you want to build it, all right? But just imagine, right? And I know I'm kind of jumping around just a little bit, but as these elite and premium packages come, imagine with an enterprise pack as a person that's an elite or a premium, and you're not only earning $30 for the one account that you have, but let's just say you have that family pack. You're getting 30 times 7 per week. Of course, until you reach that amount, 4 times whatever spot you got in. Imagine that being 75 times 7. Imagine that being 75 times 43. Imagine that being that whole structure that you built from yourself from the beginning. You're getting paid on all of those like they were all individual people taking surveys. But it's really just you taking a survey, and it's you taking it one time. Unless, of course, you create multiple accounts, you got to get into those accounts and do the survey and that, which we just, had to do ourselves. But literally, it took a couple minutes. So, this is just something that I believe all around the world. This is not just about the small-minded people of America. This is not just us, right? This is not just people snuffing our nose at, $75 a week. What's that? No. This is bigger than that. This is about cornering the research industry market. This is also about the ability in this decentralized world, which we have already seen it change many, 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 many lives, but continue to change people's lives all over the world. It's not just about us. It's not just about Northern Americas. It's not about the people that can look outside their window and see nice things, or the people that look outside their window and see a desert and nothing. The people that look outside the window and ain't no window. This is about giving everybody an opportunity. You can fill these out from your mobile devices. You can fill out these surveys from your phone. And for as little as $100, you can have a subscription to be able to do this and earn 2 times your money, starting at the very basic level. Of course, it takes some work. You got to go in here and do these very, very flexible, in my opinion, surveys. And of course, we'll see as time goes on and what happens with Stable DAO. But I'm super excited about it. I'm super excited about getting a foothold into it. And it reminds me a lot about VIDILOOK. Only it's like the next level. It's like, and when you go onto the YouTube channel and you get in some of these calls and you start listening to what's going on in this community, I think a lot of you will be shocked that this is something that's going to be successful. Whether I get in it, whether you get in it, it's already there. It's already built off the back of a whole nother community and opportunity, Hyperverse and Hyperfund. You don't think those people are chomping at the bit for another opportunity like that? You crazy. So I have chosen to be on the right side of history with this one. I'm going to be in Stable DAO. It will be a part of my docket, and I'm not here to tell you to put it as a part of yours. But what I am here to say is that you will see me talking about it. And this is all while I got my VIDILOOK ads going in the background as well. So with that being said, put your 2FA on all the platforms that will allow you. This is one of them. So please, please do it, because crypto is indeed the Wild Wild West, y'all. And if you ain't strapped, you're bound to get hacked. All right, ask me how I know. It is not very fun at all. If you like this content, go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. If you want to be updated and notified about everything going on here at BOJ, please, sir, please, ma'am, make sure you hit the notification bell as well. And as I plead you to do that, also, I let you know that please don't get scammed by that WhatsApp man, all right? Because if he gets your money, there's nothing I can do to help you, all right? So don't get scammed by the WhatsApp man. I will see y'all in the next one. This is Stable Dow. I'm excited if you can't tell. Peace out.